They cured his eyesight. You know what? That's kind of impressive, you know?
This is the weirdest part right here.
Hey guys, John here, aka Bruce Lee, and I have a special guest. It is Avery on the other screen there. Say hi, Avery.
Hello!
So we're both kickboxing teachers and personal trainers here in Canada, and today we're reacting to one of Avery's favorite scenes in the movie, Legend of the Drunken Master 2? Is the second one?
Yeah, it's the second one.
I personally haven't seen this one, but I'm excited to see it. I want to give you a little bit of a breakdown, and hopefully it's going to be a good scene. I want to give it a rating on 1 out of 10 based on 2 criteria. 1 out of 10 on how realistic we think it is, and 1 out of 10 on just how straight up entertaining it is. Let's get started right now.
Alright.
I feel like that would hurt your foot, actually.
Yeah, maybe just move out of the way instead, but whatever.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this is
happening.
Good break fall there.
These guys are fast.
Yeah. A little sweep from the back.
Okay.
A little interesting get up.
What? There's no way you have power on that.
Yeah. Look at this guy's kicking dexterity. It's amazing.
You know what? That's kind of impressive, you know?
It is impressive.
Yo, I feel like, you see right here, where you can't see him on the camera? Like, look at this. I think someone's holding him up so he doesn't fall over.
This is like so fast. Everything's happening so fast right now.
If I had this kick
like
speed, though.
Slow it.
That was cool. In dress shoes, no less, bro.
It gets more interesting.
Ah, they're fast.
Okay, this part here. So they're fighting for control in a grappling position.
That's true, and you saw he tried to wrap his leg around the other guys to hopefully knock off his balance a little bit, or just to get his hips close, right?
Yeah, and I think they got in this position because Jackie Chan's character is feeling a little bit overwhelmed, right, from all those kicks.
Yeah.
They're so fast, he's moving his foot around, faking them out.
That's true,
I
guys.
think that's why he's closing the distance now, and he's keeping everything tight.
Not taking damage then, right? So it's one of those things, guys, where you have someone who's really good at kicking, punch them. They're really good at punching, kick them. If they're better at you than punching and kicking, grab them. That's the rule of thumb.
So there's a lot of pain compliance happening right now. You can see like he's digging his chin into the guy's eye.
Ugh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. He's trying to get, because right now Jackie Chan's holding him so tight they're at a standstill.
So you're trying to control it by making stuff hurt, and hopefully that gets a reaction. That's what you mean by pain compliance. It's in the eye! It's in the eye! Dude, I love this look, man. Where he turns around, he's like, haha!
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. This is hilarious.
What?
Look at that.
Jesus! Is that green screen?
That's dexterity right there.
That's showing off. That's a good feint. That was a good feint. Jackie Chan fell for it. Really good kicker, man.
Kung Fu block happening.
Oh.
Alright, so here he's gonna do some really weird technique with like this part of his hand. I don't really get this. See that? I know, but this is the weirdest part right here. It's just coming up. He tries to go
Kung
straight
Fu
in.
block.
He tries to go straight in with this part. It's really weird.
He's doing a good job parrying
I feel like this
overall.
whole thing should be in slow motion. It's so fast.
I know. He's got some blocks going. He's got some blocks going. Pop, 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 pop. Kung Fu
Some
blocks.
good head movements too a little bit. This
That's
part.
good.
See that?
Oh.
What kind of strike is that?
I have never seen that before.
Like he's going like this, and he's trying to hit him like with this part.
Bro, that's called the arthritis move, man. What are you doing? Jackie
Yeah.
Chan, what are you doing?
It's a kung fu move. I've seen it before.
Really?
I just don't get it. Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get that mechanically. Maybe it's a spiritual thing.
So when you punch, you normally you always want your knuckles aligned with your forearm. So
Yeah.
like, there's a guy in the UFC who like doesn't even have a hand, and he just punches like with his stub, so he doesn't even need to worry about where his fist is.
That's true.
I'm guessing that this technique, theoretically, the idea is like you're hitting with that part of your hand. It should be aligned with your forearm, but like I don't know like how practical that is, you know.
It feels like that's how you get a sprain.
Yeah,
it feels
I
like
feel
a sprain
you would
move.
Hurt yourself doing that.
This guy moves pretty fast being in the suit, man. Like suits nowadays are so tight.
Yeah.
Oh, is there some cables happening? Oh, that was kind of cool. It's a good reflex.
Breakdance.
Oh!
Cheap shot.
Oh!
Ouch, right on the wound.
That's smart though. It's smart business.
Yes.
Oh! Damn, he's literally getting lit.
Yeah, I would want to get rid up to my feet right away, but like,
Yeah.
scenario, you're like just freaking out, you know?
Yeah, you want to reduce the surface area if you were being strategic about it. Okay, so Jackie Chan's not looking good. Oh, they even put some burn melting on him. That's gross.
Yeah. It doesn't look too good. This part's crazy.
Okay. Chair versus fire stick. Whoa! He almost got impaled. I don't know what he's
why I'm
saying.
looking at the fan, but yeah. Okay, this is when it gets nuts, man. You're gonna see.
Oh, he drinks lighter fluid? I don't think that's Kool-Aid.
Some kind of fuel.
What?
Yeah. Like, how do you... Does that scientifically make sense at all?
I think it does. Well, I don't know what's igniting it, except the tip of the metal pole, maybe, as it's coming out. I think, like, you know how, like, if you swallow, if you actually put alcohol in your mouth, spit it out into a lighter, you can actually breathe fire like this. I just don't know what what's igniting
That's
this
my
here.
question, is what's causing it to ignite?
And actually, what more realistically what happened here is that if this was that flammable, then as you spit it out, the whole thing lights on fire, including what's in your mouth, and you would just die. So,
yeah.
I don't know how realistic that is, but it makes him look like a dragon, which is very cool.
Really cool, yeah.
This is how they invented Red Bull, you guys.
And he's like, okay, this is my opportunity.
That's what you should do, man. When someone's distracted. Where's his glasses? Wait, where did his glasses go? They cured his eyesight.
So for people who don't know, alcohol makes, in this movie, it makes Jackie Chan's character superhuman, essentially. It makes him, like, really powerful.
That's how it makes me feel as well.
You'll see.
Okay. It's a good flurry of punches. What?
Yeah, this is crazy.
I think that's actually possible, to be honest.
He just tore his own clothes off with like what the hell?
He's got that speed. Look at that pace.
Yeah.
This looks like Walking Dead, man. Oh, I guess it was the pole that was igniting it.
See, now he's scared of him and he's tentative because you can tell that Jackie Chan doesn't really care about pain anymore, you know, like
that's what puts they're most dangerous, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild man that he's dealing with now, so
Yeah. Anyone watching this, don't try this at home, please. The kung fu stuff is fine, not the drinking alcohol.
this is an advanced form of intimidation.
Yeah, just puke on the guy. Just look deathly ill before you fight somebody. It gets him shook. Oh, he's got the pose back on. What? What even happened?
Pressuring. It's like full pressure.
That's kind of realistic, actually. Just walking someone down.
Yeah.
And what I like about that is a lot of fighters who are really good going forward. Once you put them on the back step or give them a reason to kind of fight going backwards, a lot of their technique goes out the window, right? Like look at what's that guy Tyson Fury just beat, who's normally really offensive? That is Deontay Wilder, but he outboxed him by pushing the guy back. Deontay Wilder used to be the bully. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going forward, Wilder's scary, but going backward is just like he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's true. It's a true thing that a lot of people aren't used to fighting with their weight on their back foot.
Yeah.
And always backing up like that. So that's definitely a good point for sure.
This is not a bad way to go. Like, it's get drunk, walk him down. I mean, that feels like how you beat up your little brother.
Repetitively doing those back fists.
Look at that
I was
speed.
mocking him there. See, he was mocking.
Oh yeah, because he was doing that before, right? But now he's shook.
So fast.
What? What are you doing with your head, bro? What?
Ridiculous.
Yo! What? That looks like Super Smash Bros, man. Like, you're like Pikachu, and you're like, Pika! And you start headbutting people. What was that?
That is literally the move.
This is the move! He goes, Pika!
Super Smash
And
Bros.
he goes in!
Pikachu's move right there. That's completely accurate.
Yo! What? Jackie Chan is flexible, you know?
He's amazing.
This is really athletic.
So much. Like, none of this is really practical, right? But it's still beautiful.
It is.
So
And
impressive.
you know what? This guy's fight is also really good, to be honest.
The other guy's kicking is amazing. Like, his leg dexterity. Okay, this is hilarious.
He's looking pissed. Oh, he's going to Hulk mode.
It's a high-level intimidation right
there. Intimidation's real. What I noticed there as well is when Jackie Chan came in, the guy started to try and feint him, but Jackie Chan was no longer falling for the feints, which threw him off. Because they didn't care about the feint, bro. The guy doesn't feel pain, he's a zombie.
And something that's happening is he's kind of meeting a lot of his attacks. So, in a way, he can be taking away that power.
That's true. He doesn't not give him a chance to accelerate into him, right?
Yeah.
A good elbow.
Shoulder bash.
Right. Faked him in the eye. It's a good spin.
A lot of taunting happening.
I like those 4 spins, man. Sometimes when you miss a spin, the best thing to do is to keep carrying your momentum. Beyblade mode. That's kind of looks like some Wing Chun stuff. The way he's moving his elbows and hands through the guy, that was kind of cool. What? No, come on, man. You can't basketball this guy's brain.
Like 12-year-old cousin.
You know? That's some bullying, man. Oh, he's getting back at him for the eye thing.
Yeah.
That catch wasn't actually bad, you know.
Break down that kick, that block that he did, because that was a good block.
That was actually a really good block. Alright guys, so that was Legend of the Drunken Master with Jackie Chan. Second movie, final fight. We're gonna give our final thoughts on it here. We're gonna give it a score out of 1 to 10 on realism. Avery, you can go ahead first. What score are you gonna give this movie?
So for just realism, I would say maybe 2. 2 for realism. There's not a lot of realistic things happening, but there's definitely a couple that I could find. So
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10, which I know is a little bit higher, but I think Yeah, there's a lot of ridiculous stuff going on, especially with like the oil and like everything going on in the background. I feel like a lot of their moves and their kicks, even though they're kind of going for more speed than power, they was done with really good form. And I think a lot of movies they choose actors based on their acting skills, which is totally fair. Whereas in this movie, they've clearly chosen people who can act, but also are legit martial artists. Because as you said, that kicking dexterity from his opponent. That's hard to mimic. You can't fake that whatsoever.
Yeah, realistically, I don't really see the techniques. A lot, like 98% of those techniques ever working. But their athleticism, like their flexibility, their ability to move, and theoretically those techniques could work if you could land them. I just think most of them are just not going to happen.
Not practical, hey. Well, I'll comment below what you guys put down for what you thought was realistic on a scale of 1 to 10. We're going to give it a score on a 1 to 10 on entertainment value. How about you go first again, buddy?
So easily a 10.
Yeah.
Entertainment, it's a 10. Amazing display of athleticism and...
That's true.
Oh, it's amazing. It was just amazing. Jackie Chan.
Golden age.
Yeah, super entertaining.
I'm personally gonna give that a 9 out of 10, and the only reason why I can't give it a 10 is that I give things a 10 when like not only they're super entertaining, but for me, I can fully immerse myself in the movie because it's very like 100% realistic. And so for me, it's hard for me to wrap my head around like, oh, this is like super entertaining when I'm like, okay, some of these kicks are like a little too out there, like the whole like spinning top Pikachu headbutt. Like for me,
yeah,
it's funny, but like I can't give it a 10 in good conscience. So. That's our thoughts, you guys. Put your scores in the bottom. If you have any recommendations on what we should watch next, let us know. Brucey is going to sign off, and this is Avery helping me out today. Thanks so much for joining me, brother. We'll see you guys next time.